to Quinn Wade coming to y'all back with another instant preseason analysis. This time is on the San Antonio Spurs again, winning another game. So now they're 4-0 in preseason, 124 to 108 against the Indiana Pacers, who got their first loss today. The Spurs got off to a good start, 34 to 30, but they lost the same quarter, 36 to 35. The third quarter, they was able to open it up a little bit lead wise, and they won it 35 to 29. And then they ultimately held the Pacers to a struggle in the fourth quarter because they only scored 13 points while the Spurs scored 20, and that was enough to make the lead look amazing at the end of the game. But the Spurs played well, and they really made shots. Even the bench did a good job of closing out the Pacers. And like I said, the Spurs are deep, and they have a lot of talent. They have a lot of ways to play and a lot of ways at the end of the day to do certain things. And it's impressive to see that they're young and they still showing all this potential of how much better they can be. I think that that's probably the most impressive part about the Spurs right now. But Julian Champagnie for the San Antonio Spurs had played 26 minutes, 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 boards, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 personal foul. Was a +7 and plus minus. He finished with 12 points. You just love the fact that he's always moving without the basketball, finding ways to get open, finding ways to keep in the flow of the offense going, and playing hard on the offensive end, and just being able to knock down shots or even get out in transition, get easy ones. Harrison Barnes couldn't shoot again. He went 1 of 5 from three, 1 of 7 from the field. 23 minutes played, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, a personal foul. He finished as a -19 with 4 points. They're going to need more out of him. He's a guy that's a really good at playing within the flow of the offense, but he has to make his shots and he has to stay aggressive, and that's why they start him. He just hasn't really showed that enough. And preseason is basically what I'm saying. Victor Wembanyama just looked amazing. He was running a transition and fast break throughout this entire game, and it looked hilarious. But he did it so well and so smart that he just showing you that he wants to have the ball in his hands more, and he's going to learn. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be some growing pains like you have seen today, because he did have 7 turnovers, but he's going to figure it out, and he wants to, and the coaching staff allowing him to play through it so he can learn. He was 9 of 13 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He did get 20 and 10, 27 points, 11 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive with 3 steals and a block. He also had 2 personal fouls. He was a -6 and plus minus. Wembanyama, man, he's special. Yeah, his defense was spectacular today again for the most part. And then he had the ability to hit shots from the perimeter and finishing side in the paint even strong. The man has an unlimited potential, and the Spurs should just be happy that they have him as they are. 28 minutes for Devin Vassell, who played the most minutes on the team today. 4 of 11 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He was a +5 and plus minus. He finished with 8 points. The 3-point shooting was there, but he still showed that he can help the team out. He had made some good decisions passing the ball, and he helped out on the rebounds and still scored anyway, although it wasn't by the 3-point line or the free throw line. Stephon Castle, 19 minutes, the lowest minutes from all the starters. He was 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 5 from the free throw line. He probably want to have some of those back. He did have 4 assists, 3 boards. One of them was offensive with 3 steals and a block, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a -4 and plus minus for him. He just stuck where he needed to be. He ran in transition. He was spacing the floor to the best of his ability, creating turnover opportunities with his steals and his block. This is a real strong performance for him. He just needs to continue to work on his shot and creating his shot and just being able to hit shots when he's open. If he does that consistently, he can be a really good addition like he has been so far for this team. But he does need to continue to evolve as a player. Bismack Biyombo, 6 minutes. He was 1 of 1 from the field. He still got 2 rebounds and a turnover and a personal foul. He finished with a +7 and plus minus and 2 points. Lindy Waters attempted a 3 and missed it, but he was 1 of 2 from the field in the 11 minutes that he played. 1 offensive rebound. That was it for his rebounds. He had an assist and a steal. He was a +4 and plus minus with 2 points. Harrison Ingram 9 minutes, 0 3 from the field, 0 2 from three. He had two boards, one of them was offensive with a steal and a personal foul, no points, and he was a plus 11 and plus minus. David Jones Garcia, 6 minutes for him. He was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, one rebound, one assist, two steals, and a turnover. He was a plus 7 and plus minus. He finished only with three because of a 2 point field goal in the free throw. Carter Bryant was splashing them threes to keep the distance between the Pacers and the Spurs, you know, to keep them ahead in the game, and it worked. But he went 2 of 4 from the field, but 2 of 3 from the 3 point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 points, one rebound for him. He was a plus 11 and plus minus. Riley ended up playing 6 minutes. He missed all his shots, 0 of 4 from the field and 0 of 3 from the 3 point line, 3 rebounds. They all was offensive. He also had one assist. He also had two personal fouls and was a plus 5 and plus minus. Keldon Johnson, 20 minutes, 5 of 5 from the field. He went 3 of 3 from the 3 point line. They kept leaving him open. And he said, well, I'm fine with that. I'll take it. And it ended up working out for him today. 101 from the free throw line for him. He also had 3 rebounds. One of them was offensive with assists, 3 steals, and 2 turnovers and a personal foul. He was a plus 20 and plus minus. He finished with 14. It's always good to have him making shots and, hitting the jumpers and still trying to contribute defensively. He's one of their best players, like I said, on the team. But Luke Cornett, another fantastic game. He's been great all preseason so far. 22 minutes. He didn't miss a shot from the field. 6 of 6. Of course, his shots are right by the rim, so it's not hard to. But sometimes it can be a little tricky in that paint if you don't go up strong or you don't watch out from your surroundings. But he went to the free throw line because of that and went 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, which was the most off the bench. 3 of them was offensive with an assist and a steal, two personal fouls, a plus 13 and plus minus, and he finished with the most points off the bench with 16. Potter, 3 minutes, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from three. He did have 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive. He also was a plus 4 and plus minus. Stanley, 3 minutes, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, plus 4 and plus minus 3 points. And then Dylan Harper, 22 minutes. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 11 points. But he had 8 assists, showing you that he can really pick defense apart the more he get familiar with his teammates and knowing where they want to be at and knowing where they're going to be at while still looking for his shot or trying to find a way to balance it out is all he did today, and it worked out. This guy is very impressive. This guy has special talent. He didn't go number two, because he sucked. He went number two because he had a lot of potential and he was already an NBA ready player, body wise, skill wise, and IQ wise, and scoring wise. And his playmaking was the only thing that you wanted to see continue to smooth out and continue to be worked on. And he showed some great signs that he can be special today, which we knew, like I said before. 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls was a plus 11 and plus minus. 44-92, 47% from the field. 15-37, 40% from three. 21-27, 77% from the free throw line. 45 rebounds, 30 assists, 18 steals, 2 blocks, 17 turnovers, and 17 personal fouls. And then the Indiana Pacers, they played their entire roster that was available. Pascal Siakam had another fantastic preseason game. Sadly, it came in a loss. 24 minutes, 7 of 10 from the field for him, 3 of 5 from three. Was hyper efficient today. He only had 3 rebounds, though. One of them was offensive with 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, plus 11 and plus minus. He just picked some smart shots, got to his spots, got to the areas that he likes to be on, and was able to score within his own way. Some shots he had to work for, some shots he just had to knock down, and it ended up working out for him. Aaron Nesmith, 22 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 4 from three, 4 rebound, 1 assist, plus 15 and plus minus. He finished with 9. As long as he's open, he's going to let that jump shot go, and it worked out for him. Isaiah Jackson, 16 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive with an assist, 3 steals, and a block and a turnover, 5 personal fouls. That was the worst part of his game, but it happens that he's a little slow sometimes when it comes to knowing where guys are going to come and knowing how to stop them without being disciplined, which is something he has to work on. Nimhart took some tough shots in this game. 23 minutes, he finished 4 of 9, which is good enough. 1 of 4 from three. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He finished with 11 points. He did get 8 assists. Somebody had to find guys. Somebody had to push it. Somebody had to be aggressive. And it ended up being Andrew for the starters when it comes to playmaking. 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, plus 12 and plus minus 11 points. And the only reason why I said that is because Benedict Mathurin was just looking for his. He was just getting the ball and looking to put it in the basket within the flow or just creating it by himself. But since he's good at it, it made sense. He had game high 31 points. He was 11 of 12 from the field, 4 of 4 from three, 5 of 5 from the free throw line in 23 minutes, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls. He was a plus 11 and plus minus. He's going to have a really strong year if he can stay healthy, especially for the Indiana Pacers. They're going to need performances like this from him if they're going to make the playoffs. And that's why they kept him. That's why they've been starting him, because they know what he can do when the ball is in his hands. Obi Toppin, 17 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field. It was all threes. No free throws, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He was a minus 19 and plus minus and finished with 6 points. Jalen Slauson, 12 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, minus 7 and plus minus. Gabe ended up finishing with 12 minutes, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from three. 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a minus 7 and plus minus with 5 points. Jarris Walker, 20 minutes, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 3 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive with an assist and 2 steals. He had 5 turnovers, was a minus 19 and plus minus, and finished with 12 points. He actually was one of only 2 players to get in double figures in any statistical category. Him and Cameron Payne, who came off the bench and played 17 minutes and went 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, finished with 10 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a minus 26 and plus minus. Tony Bradley, 12 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 block, 1 personal foul, minus 7. He finished with 3 points. Jay Huff couldn't make a shot. It was all threes. He was 11 minutes played, 0 of 3 from 3, 0 of 2 also from the free throw line, which sucked for him. 0 points, 2 boards though, and a steal. He also finished with 1 turnover and 4 personal fouls and was minus 9 and plus minus. James the Giant Wiseman, 7 minutes played. He was 0 of 3 from the field. Unfortunately for him, 1 board. It was offensive, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, minus 14 and plus minus. Ray J. Dennis, 6 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers, a minus 5 and plus minus 1 point. And Peter, 19 minutes, he hit a 3, but he missed 4 of them, finished 1 of 5 from 3. That was his only field goal attempts on free throws. 3 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive with 2 assists, 2 personal fouls, a minus 22 and plus minus 3 points. The bench could have did more. They got outplayed by the Spurs bench by a significant margin. And they also played well when the starters was out there, but the starters was carrying them. The starters kept it close. The bench just couldn't do the same for the Indiana Pacers. And it was just a tough situation with Isaiah Jackson and other guys shooting shots but not making any of them. That didn't help. Also, 38 of 81, 46% from the field, 19 of 41, 46% from three, 13 of 17, 76% from the free throw line, 44 rebounds, lost that battle, 24 assists, lost that battle, 12 steals, lost that battle, 3 blocks, they won that one by 1. They also did have more turnovers than the Spurs with 24, and they also committed 10 more personal fouls with 27 compared to the 17 that the Spurs did commit. Other than that, fun game, exciting game, a game where the Spurs reign supreme, showing you that they don't have as many flaws on their roster as we thought that they might have, and that's a strong thing that they showed and also continue to show so far in the preseason. I can't wait to see this team play together and get healthier during the regular season, because Fox is still out and he's going to be a big part of what they do, and he also fits what they're trying to do. He just needs to work on that perimeter shot, and he showed that he can hit it. He showed that he can make it. He just got to do it consistently, and he'll be fine with this team. And then the Pacers, they still showing you that they got some fight in them. They got some guts, and they showing that it's still going to be a team that you got to put down. If you don't, they're gonna come back and keep coming at you and try to find a way to beat you. They showed that last year. They showing that they will coach this year, and they missed a couple guys not playing this game either. That could have helped them out a little bit, especially with that bench. But wasn't meant to happen. It is what it is. On to the next game. So comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get analysis when it first come out. Not only that, I also do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage too. So you love that type of content. I got over 3,000 videos on my channel for you to watch right now, and they all for free. Not only that, I do upload videos each and every day. So you're new to the channel or you love this channel, don't forget that it's something that I try to do every day to the best of my ability. Not only that, y'all stay blessed. I'll see you guys later today with more instant analysis before the day is over. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the content that I make. And thank y'all for appreciating it for what it is. And continue to come back as I do everything on my own and by myself. And I'm just glad to have fans that love and appreciate what I make and what I do. Ain't that what we want as content creators? And ain't that what y'all want as fans? And that's a 50-50 reason why I continue to come back and give y'all more content each and every day that I can. Other than that, y'all stay blessed. Peace. I'll see you guys hopefully later today. Y'all stay good. And I'm gone for now.